The darkness slowly yields, revealing the silhouette of an ancient city under a haunting, moonlit sky. A heavy tension hangs in the air, thick with unspoken dread, as faint crackling fire casts an ominous glow. The deliberate rhythm of marching soldiers grows louder, a chilling echo in the silent night. The year 167 BC appears. Then, under the rule of Antiochus IV Epiphanes, a chilling historical decree. Greek soldiers march through Jerusalem's bustling marketplace, their heavy boots echoing on ancient stone streets. Their imposing presence casts a chilling shadow over the vibrant daily lives of the inhabitants. Faces etched with fear and resignation watch as soldiers move with intimidating precision. Each step asserts their dominance, a silent, powerful declaration of control. Under the midday sun, armored soldiers violently drag young men through the bustling marketplace, their defiance clashing with their strained bodies. A mother, her face a mask of profound grief, stands composed amidst the chaos, her gaze fixed on her sons. The clanking of iron chains against cobblestones punctuates the tense, heavy silence, a chilling rhythm of despair. Onlookers watch, their faces etched with hushed terror, their eyes wide with unspoken fear. King Antiochus IV Epiphanes, a sneer twisting his lips, sits regally on a gold-plated throne, radiating absolute power. With a jeweled hand, he gestures imperiously towards a silver platter, a piece of cooked pork resting upon it. His gaze, cold and unyielding, demands total submission, an unspoken threat hanging heavy in the opulent chamber. The stark command, "Eat the pork and live," flashes across the screen, a chilling ultimatum. The air crackles with tension as the silent command hangs, a test of faith and loyalty. The narrator's voice echoes. The command to eat swine's flesh is a test of allegiance, not just diet. In the torture chamber, large iron pans hiss and smoke, glowing an angry red over roaring fires, the air thick with fear. The stench of smoke hangs heavy, a palpable dread in the suffocating atmosphere. The first brother stands before the king, his hands bound tightly, his gaze burning with defiance. He meets the king's eyes, a resolute challenge in his voice. "What do you want from us?" He proclaims his unwavering loyalty. "We are ready to die rather than break the law of our fathers." The torture chamber's air crackles, metal heating, as a brazier roars, casting dancing shadows across the grim walls. The king's face contorts into a mask of fury, his violent gestures commanding unseen terrors. The first brother's silhouette writhes against flickering flames, a chilling dance of implied agony. Shadows stretch and distort, hinting at the unspeakable act of his tongue being brutally severed. The violence is a symbolic horror, felt deep within the soul rather than explicitly seen by the eye. In the torture chamber, the air hangs heavy with the stench of iron and raw fear, a palpable dread in the dim light. Two hulking guards heave the first brother, a grotesque mass of mutilated flesh, towards a blazing inferno. He is brutally thrown into the searing pan, his agonizing screams abruptly cut short as the flames consume him. The 6 remaining brothers watch, their faces etched with a chilling blend of terror and profound disgust. Their eyes, wide and unblinking, reflect the horrifying orange glow of the consuming fire, mirroring their doom. The mother stands tall, tears streaming down her face, yet her expression remains stoic, a silent testament to her unwavering strength. Thick, acrid smoke chokes the torture chamber, blurring the horrifying sounds echoing off the cold stone walls. The remaining brothers, faces streaked with grime and fear, huddle together in a desperate, clinging embrace. The mother, her eyes a tempest of sorrow and unwavering strength, leans close to them. Her voice, a beacon in the darkness, whispers a promise. "The Lord sees us." She offers a sliver of hope amid the terror. He will have compassion. Dragged into the grim chamber, the second brother's pale face reveals an unbreakable resolve, despite his torn scalp and bruised body. A king's guard's chilling offer, "Will you eat?" is met with the second brother's defiant "No." With a surge of strength, he declares, "The King of the universe will raise us up to everlasting life." Against the encroaching darkness, the word resurrection appears, stark and powerful, sealing his unwavering faith. In the grim torture chamber, the third brother steps forward, his gaze unwavering as it lifts to the heavens. A profound serenity transforms his face, a calm that defies the brutal surroundings as he extends his hands. He offers his hands to the king's executioners, a gesture of ultimate surrender and unwavering faith. A faint, ethereal light pierces the smoke-choked air, briefly illuminating his features with divine grace. His voice rings with conviction. "I received these from heaven." With unshakable faith, he declares, "And from him I will receive them again." In the grim torture chamber, the fourth brother, facing imminent death, speaks with an unnerving, serene calm. His gaze, steady and unflinching, locks onto King Antiochus. King Antiochus flinches, a flicker of unease crossing his face, his composure momentarily shattered. The fourth brother's voice resonates, defiant. "Better to die at the hands of men and hope in God's resurrection." He holds the king's gaze, his words a chilling prophecy. "But for you, there will be no resurrection to life." The chamber is filled with the weight of his words, a stark challenge to the king's power. The air in the torture chamber hangs heavy, thick with the metallic tang of iron and the palpable scent of fear. Despite the brutal torment etched upon him, fifth brother holds his head high, a defiant beacon in the gloom. His gaze, unwavering and fierce, locks onto King Antiochus, challenging the monarch's perceived authority. King Antiochus, enthroned in power, meets the prisoner's stare, a flicker of surprise crossing his regal face. Fifth brother's voice rings out, "You have power among men, but do not think God has forsaken us." His final pronouncement echoes through the chamber, a chilling prophecy. "His power will judge you." The air in the torture chamber is thick with the metallic tang of blood and the scent of fear. The sixth brother hangs from chains, his body a canvas of raw, bruised flesh, yet his gaze remains steady. Despite the visible torment, a strange, almost serene power emanates from him. He speaks, his voice defiant. "We suffer because of our sins, but do not think you will go unpunished for fighting against God." In the grim torture chamber, the youngest brother stands, his body ravaged but his spirit unyielding, a testament to his unbreakable will. King Antiochus's stern face subtly softens, a calculated shift in his demeanor, hinting at a new, insidious tactic. He gestures towards a table, laden with glittering gold coins, shimmering rings, and a resplendent royal crown. The treasures gleam under the dim light, heavy with the promise of power and luxury, a tempting vision. The king's eyes, now almost paternal, fix on the young man, a manipulative gaze designed to ensnare. The youngest brother meets the king's gaze, the conflict between defiance and temptation etched on his face. A cruel smile plays on the king's lips as he turns from the hesitant son to the mother, a silent, chilling judgment in his eyes. The king gestures towards the brutal instruments of torture, then back to the boy, a silent, menacing threat hanging heavy in the air. The mother's eyes, brimming with a lifetime of sorrow, lock with her son's, a profound understanding passing between them. In the suffocating silence, a wordless conversation unfolds, their gazes speaking volumes of shared pain and unspoken resolve. The king's voice cuts through the tension. "Persuade your last remaining son to yield, woman. A life of luxury and influence awaits him." In the grim torture chamber, the mother leans in close to her youngest son, a poignant mix of sorrow and love etched on her face. She whispers to him in their native tongue, a private moment of solace amidst the looming despair. The king and his guards stand at a distance, their faces uncomprehending, yet their eyes fixed on the intimate exchange. Their rigid postures and blank expressions betray their inability to grasp the depth of the mother's silent farewell. The air crackles with unspoken emotions, a stark contrast between their worlds. In the grim torture chamber, the mother's voice, a soft murmur, resonates with an immense, unyielding weight. Her words paint vivid images of his birth, of her tender, nurturing touch, recalling the sacredness of life. She speaks of God's boundless power, of heaven and earth born from nothing, a testament to divine creation. Her compelling narrative underscores the sanctity of existence, a profound message echoing in the chamber's desolate air. In the grim torture chamber, the mother's voice, though strained, gains unexpected strength, cutting through the chilling silence. Her eyes, burning with an unyielding conviction, lock onto her son's gaze, a silent promise passing between them. Emotional music swells, a mournful yet defiant melody, underscoring the profound weight of her words. The air hangs heavy, thick with the unspoken promise of ultimate sacrifice. A palpable tension, she implores her son, her voice ringing with courage. "Do not fear this butcher, King Antiochus." Her final command, a beacon of defiance. "Die worthy of your brothers." In the grim torture chamber, the youngest brother stands tall, his face etched with newfound resolve. His eyes burn with defiance, unwavering amidst the surrounding instruments of pain. He meets the king's gaze directly, his posture unyielding. With a powerful voice, he declares, "I will not obey the king." His conviction rings through the chamber. "I obey the law of Moses." The air in the torture chamber hangs heavy, thick with the metallic tang of blood and the stench of fear. The youngest brother, battered and broken, struggles to lift his head, defiance burning in his eyes. His gaze, unyielding, fixes on King Antiochus, a silent challenge in the face of torment. Each word is a struggle, yet he speaks with unwavering conviction. "You will not escape the hands of God. We suffer briefly, but you will face judgment," he declares, his voice laced with prophecy. With a final, desperate breath, he proclaims, "I give my life for our people." King Antiochus's face contorts with unbridled fury, his gaze a burning inferno fixed upon the defiant youngest brother. The youngest brother stands unyielding, his spirit unbroken, even as the shadow of death looms over him. With a sharp, violent gesture from Antiochus, the air ignites, and intense flames erupt, consuming the chamber. The roaring inferno engulfs everything, a blazing testament to the king's wrath and the brother's ultimate sacrifice. The screen is swallowed by a blinding, pure white light, an ethereal end to the fiery devastation. The blinding white light fades, revealing the mother, alone in the desolate torture chamber, her face etched with profound sorrow. Her eyes, filled with unspeakable grief, yet radiate an immense, unyielding strength, having witnessed the demise of all her sons. A moment of silent contemplation passes, her spirit unwavering, her posture dignified in the face of ultimate loss. With quiet resolve, her own life begins to ebb away, a final act of faith and defiance. She stands tall, even as life departs, a testament to her enduring spirit in the desolate chamber. A soft, golden sunrise bathes the ancient city of Jerusalem, casting a hopeful glow over its timeless stones. The city awakens in hushed reverence, its sounds a peaceful melody, a stark contrast to the violence of yesterday. The clear sky above promises a new beginning, a vast canvas of enduring hope stretching into the horizon. Jerusalem, bathed in light, stands as a testament to resilience, embracing the dawn of a tranquil new day. The first light of dawn paints ancient Jerusalem in soft hues of gold and rose, a city awakening with timeless grace. Historical stone buildings stand silent, awaiting the day, imbued with an undeniable sense of history and reverence. A gentle breeze rustles through sparse trees, a whisper of life in the still ancient city. The city holds its breath, as if echoing the profound truth. Power belongs to kings for a moment. Life belongs to God forever. As dawn breaks over Jerusalem, the sacred text 2 Maccabees 7 appears, grounding the narrative in ancient faith. The hopeful orchestral music swells, a powerful wave of sound washing over the awakening city. The melody builds, filling the air with a profound sense of closure and spiritual inspiration. It leaves an enduring impression of unwavering faith and indomitable resilience, echoing into the new day.